Nigeria's first domestic dollar bond records 180% oversubscription. Nigeria's oil production rose to 1.35 million barrels per day in August, says OPEC, just as oil prices flat as lower demand signs outweighs U.S. hurricane impact. Nikkei jumps 3%, leading Asia-Pacific markets higher. The program is Business Express, reaching you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Musa Abubakar, your guide. Let's bring you up to speed with business development. Nigeria has successfully launched its first ever domestic dollar denominated bond, received over $900 million in subscriptions. The $500 million bond, coordinated by the African Finance Corporation, marks a pivotal moment in Nigeria's economic development and highlights the growing confidence in the country's capital market. The 5-year bond, which was issued at par with 9.75% annual coupon, witnessed 180% oversubscription. This overwhelming interest from investors highlights the strong domestic confidence in Nigeria's economic growth prospects, as well as the strategic role of the APC in deepening the domestic capital markets. According to a statement from the AFC, investors for this bond issuance range from local Nigerians and non-Nigerians residing in the country to Nigerians in the diaspora and major institutional investors. The bond will be available for trading on the Nigerian Exchange Limited and FMDQ Securities Exchange Limited, providing a significant boost to the liquidity of Nigeria's financial markets. The naira significantly gained against the dollar at the foreign exchange market 24 hours after depreciation. FMDQ data showed that the naira appreciated to 1,555 naira 75 kobo per dollar on Wednesday. This represents an 81 naira gain against the dollar compared to 1,637 naira 59 kobo exchange the previous day. The naira significantly gain against the dollar at the foreign exchange market 24 hours after depreciation. And now let's take a trip to the currency market and see how much naira is changing for the currencies. And now to the currency official market. Let's now see how the World Bank proposes partnership on key human capital projects to boost health, governance and education. The federal government says it will integrate technology into the nation's educational infrastructure to address human capacity and resource challenges to improve learning. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jibrila reports that Vice President Kashim Shettima gave the assurance during a meeting with the World Bank Nigeria team led by the country director at the presidential villa in Abuja.
Also addressing the governance issues that are upstream to the delivery of services at the facility level, making sure that the resources, financial resources, go all the way down to the facility and are utilized, making sure that the healthcare workers and the teachers are not only recruited in good quality, but also are present to deliver those services. We are very enthusiastic about the reaction of the Vice President. The Vice President mentioned how this is important for the President and has really encouraged us to implement this work on this program and finalize it, implement it as soon as possible.
The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, has visited Vice President Kashim Shettima to sympathize with him over the devastating floods that washed away valuables and destroyed property in Maiduguri. The Speaker told State House correspondents that the National Assembly and the Presidency have developed a new strategy to ensure succor gets to the affected residents of Maiduguri. He also assured that he has confidence in the capacity of the Borno State Governor to ensure that the 3 billion naira earmarked for the federal government for intervention, or by the federal government for intervention, gets to those desperately in need.
I used that opportunity to discuss extensively on the problems and the situation of the people, particularly those affected by the flood in Borno. And we have also designed some strategies and solutions that both the National Assembly and the Presidency will implement in the next few days to bring succor to the victims of the flood in Borno State.
Minister of Finance Wale Edun says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government is focused on long-term measures to boost food production and reduce inflation. The minister, in a statement on the ministry's X account after the Nigeria Customs Service Board meeting held in Abuja, said the tax waiver will tackle the ongoing food shortage and curb rising food prices. At the meeting, the minister and the Customs Service Board members discussed the implementation of the 0% duty on selected food imports. Recall that the government had on July 10th suspended taxes on the import. Now moving on, as Nigeria continues to scale up its agricultural outputs, enhance value addition as well as foster agri-entrepreneurship, empowering women is said to be of economic necessity. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Community Engagement for South-South, Gift John Bull, stated this during an engagement with women of Edo State TAC project Earn from the Soil. The effort, according to her, aligns with the present administration's mandate of ensuring food security, promote locally grown produce, as well as diversify the economy beyond oil and gas.
Has long been a cornerstone of our economy, providing not just food security, but also the foundation for economic growth and stability. We aim to create a sustainable economy where every woman has the opportunity to thrive. Our goal is to grow enough food to feed ourselves, our region, our dear nation Nigeria, and indeed the whole of West Africa.
The project covers 6 states from the South-South region, made up of 123 local government area councils. States in the southeast geopolitical zone of the country have been enjoined to domesticate the Fiscal Responsibility Act and also key into other ongoing financial reforms of the federal government for the good governance of their citizens. The Executive Chairman, Fiscal Responsibility Commission, Victor Morocco, gave the advice at the ongoing 3-day sensitization retreat on fiscal responsibility of subnationals and civil society organizations held in Owerri, the Imo State capital.
Upon the governors, the entire governors of the Southeast, to please let's do more to help our people attract donor funds. Let's do more to improve on fiscal responsibility, transparency and accountability, managing of the resources of our people.
The Nigeria Export Processing Zones Authority, NEPZA, has again boosted the country's manufacturing and exporting indices with the licensing of Abuja Industrial Park, a free zone with initial $150 million investment portfolio. Dr. Olufemi Ogunyemi, Managing Director of NEPZA, in a remark while handing over the operating license to the Turkish owners of the private zone, revealed that the new business ecosystem, sitting on 250 hectares, will be home to over 170 factories and to generate 40,000 employments. Dr. Ogunyemi further explained that the zone, which will be located in Idu Industrial Layout Phase 4, had the capacity to impact the nation's economy through sustained efforts of manufactured goods. And now let's head to the global stock markets, where Bosede Abel is standing by to give us updates on the global stock market. Bosede, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Musa. Hello and welcome to the global market review. Now, we say the European Central Bank is expected to slash rates again by 25 basis points on Thursday, a move that would mark the first cut since June, when it described the potential for a September reduction as wide open. Meanwhile, European stocks rallied Thursday as investors in the region await the latest monetary policy decision from the European Central Bank. We see DAX, FTSE and CAC 40 of France appreciating. In Asia markets, we see the tracking gains on Wall Street fueled by a tech rally. Japan's Nikkei top 3.41% at 36,833.27, followed by the Hang Seng Index topping 0.95% across 17,274.26, while the Shanghai Composite dipped 0.17% across 2,717.12. U.S. stock futures inch higher this Wednesday, on Wednesday night, as investors brace for more inflation and labor data, followed by a volatile session spoiled by the release of the August Consumer Price Index. Dow Jones Industrial Average up 124.75, S&P 500 at 1.07%, followed by Nasdaq at 2.17%. For Africa, most markets are yet to post new figures, except the Namibia's overall index at 0.14% high across 1,763.76, followed by South Africa's JSE Africa Top 40 at 1.58% across 74,377 basis points. That's the global market review this morning. I am Bosede Ebo Amosu. Back to you, Musa.
Thank you, Bosede. Now, that's it. Business Express returns tomorrow by 3 p.m. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.